What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, we have got a floor plan that is something that I would actually use. You guys know that we got 4 little rugrats running around, and finding the RV is a little bit challenging, but 2026, with some of the new changes the last couple days, we have seen some of the best bunk models in the industry, and this one is absolutely no schlub. It is fantastic. It's got this triple bunk in the back that I think you guys are going to really like. Now, like I said, it's brand new to 2026, so specifications and pricing will be down in the description, or at least a place where you can call to start accessing that, down at Funtown RV or one of their various locations. But it's the 2026 Cardinal 34CRIB, and I actually like the name too, Crib. I just think it sounds pretty cool. But we're going to start off on the inside, work our way around the outside. But before we do go in, one thing I want you to notice is you do have the 3 ACs up top. So you got a 2 13.5s and 1 18K chill cube. The nice thing about that is actually all 3 of these can run at the same time. So like today, I'm sweating my bajiblets off. It's hot as can be here in Indiana. And I know a lot of people that watch my videos are from down south, like Texas and Florida, and all of that. This is one of those units that'll actually stay nice and cool because, again, you can run all 3 ACs at once, which is just, it's a great feature to have, especially when you have kids. Just if it gets a little stuffy in here, those kids are going to be freaking out. I mean, I would be freaking out, I'm a big guy. Heck, I'm sweating right now. I need the 3 ACs on right now today. But it's pretty cool. I thought I'd point that out right off the rip. So dual opposing slides here in the main living room. We're going to go ahead and get back to that. But I mean, look at the window coverage you get on this. This is absolutely fantastic. And of course, you got the ability to block out the sun. You got the little zebra shades right there. So you got the full Dracula and the half Drac right here. But since this is a bunk model, I'm going to take you back into the bunk. And the cool thing about the bunk model is it is also going to have a second full bath here as well. But look at that. You got a queen down at the bottom. You got your kind of built-in ladder / storage coming up. I mean, you could fold in, some boxers or socks or whatever you might have in there. But you could also get in and out. But I mean, you got the double bunk up here, the single bunk here, and then kind of like a queen size, full size setup down here. And each one is going to have its windows, each one has its outlets, and each one has storage. So you don't have to worry about sharing any space or one jealous kid or one or the other. Emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You also have a place where you can hook up a TV. Now, this AC right here is just a drop-in, so it's going to be dedicated to just this back bunk room. So you'll actually be able to cool this down pretty darn good if the kids want to come back here, play some video games, or have some movie night, get some schoolwork done. You know the deal. Now, typically, when you have a bunk bath, it's going to be a half bath, so it's pretty cool that they were able to work in a full bath back here. It's not the largest of showers. I mean, I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. I got a round belly here, but you can see I'm fitting in here pretty darn good, no problemo, especially if you're a kiddo. That's going to be just fine. You also got some space for the old bowling gun, baby. And ooh, I'm starting to get a little red. It's like 95 degrees, no wind, and sunny. I'm walking around in Birkenstocks. Actually, look at that. I got the Birkenstock tan pretty good right there. I'm gonna have to go home and lay out for a couple days. You got your sink. You also have yourself a little window right there for a nice little cross breeze, and then a good place to put up, a couple decorations. But now we're back up here into the living room, and I think what's nice about this is although there could be maybe a little bit more couch seating or something like that, you do have plenty of seating for those rainy days, or at least you have bottom bunk seating so they can watch some movies as well. But it does not feel cramped whatsoever. Now, new to 2026, they went ahead and leveled this off in the top. So you're going to notice when you walk into here, it doesn't have that mid-pro feel anymore, which is fantastic. So it's more of that full profile RV. So it's going to be a lot more head height, even head height distributing throughout the camper. So you're going to get things like, the windows, a little bit taller slide, the better panoramic windows here too as well. And the side ones open up. You have recliners with your cup holders on either side. And then you got seating for 4 with no knee knockers. You're also going to see you got a couple outlets down there as well. You're also going to see the accent lighting around the island. So at night you can come out, get a little midnight snack-a-rooney. You are ready to rock. You got the, I've never heard of that brand before, Vivalux. Vivalux. It is a 4K smart TV, they did say, so that's nice. Don't know anything about the brand, but it's fun to say. It sounds fancy. Vivalux. You also have a fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty, along with a little bit of storage there. Then the hard wrap plastic for the countertop. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. You got a couple pull-out drawers. If you're someone that likes to cook up, you got room to cook up some 3 things, baby. So you got maybe like your green beans. You got some sauce. You got some other sauce or a different variation of green beans. You also got a place where you can put maybe a little chicken. Popping up some popcorn with a breeze. I like the little stowaway here above the microwave as well. And then this is pretty nice. It is deep storage. It's overall not the widest, but it is pretty darn deep. 16 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator. So if you're not familiar with these, which most of us are by now, basically it'll run off of the solar. It's a little bit more residential, but it does run off of 12 volt, as opposed to like, your just like your shore power. So it's going to be a little bit more versatile for when you're driving down the road. You can still run it off your battery, or your truck. It's also directly across from the island. You saw the flip up counter there over here. It's a great place to put maybe some fake donuts that look super real. You also have the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. Another thing you don't see is 2 more pull-out drawers there too, by the way, is no vents in the floor, which is nice because you do get the vents ran through things like the island right there. So that's going to be your heat vent, one of your ducting. Pretty good sized pantry, real good sized pantry. I could hide in this pantry. Let's see there. Got about 2 knucks deep there. There you go. The automatic light came on. Right here you got a little, I'd probably put like margaritas when you're coming in and out, getting a little crazy down at the campground, having a little bit of fun. USB Universal C, GFCI outlets, more storage, along with a place for your fuse box. And then of course you got your control panel. And then again, if you're not familiar with it, because a lot of you guys aren't, it originated in a Brinkley, but this is going to be your Chill Cube AC. So you just turn it on by just doing that, and then you got your control. But it's an 18K, so it's extra juiced up, really nice and powerful there for you. You can also put it on a turbo mode too, which would cool this thing down in a jiffy. In addition to that, to the extra AC, you got a little bit of hotter water with the tankless hot water heater. So if you're someone that likes long showers that are hot, that runs off the propane as opposed to the electric, a lot of brands are going with it, but not all. You got the floating steps here. And then as you're coming up into the bedroom, pretty classic here up in the top. But again, notice the head height. Pretty darn nice to have the kind of head height up here. You got 6'4" worth of clearance. The bathroom, you got your 2-piece shower. Looks like you got a plastic foot flush throne there. And then, hang a towel on me. You also got the shower. I can't remember if I hit the dishes from all angles. Hitting those dishes from all angles. I don't know if I did or not. I'll tell you, I've been running around here going crazy for the last couple of days. The bowling gun, baby. Backlit mirror. But you talk to yourself for like 14 hours straight. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn that you're a little crazier than you thought. And you also start blending together RVs together. I can tell you that. King size bed. Although it looks like a short king to me. It doesn't look like a full king. But it does have a sticker that says king size bed. But I would put a tape measure to that. That looks like a camper king. An Olympic queen is what I would say. But you know what? Maybe you go down to one of those fun towns, you check it out in person, and you see what's up. You got yourself 6 pull-out drawers, an emergency exit. So pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. You got a backer mount for your TV. And then you got your washer and dryer prep in here as well with a pretty darn good-sized closet. But all right, guys. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. The other AC right here. Again, it's the 2026 Cardinal 34CRIB. Pretty darn interesting to have the back bunk room right there. Let me give you one more little look here, because I haven't seen one quite like that. Never seen a bunk room like that before. But all right, let's head on out into the outside. So one last time, again, it's the 2026 Cardinal 34CRIB. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for a Funtown RV will be down in the description. But you're going to have, obviously, the aluminum frame construction. You can see it's obviously fiberglass like just about every other RV out there on the market. But you are going to get 2 different awnings. So one right here and one right there. Even though the slide is over on the camp side, you do get the advantage of having that shade there for you. You got pretty normal storage here up in the front. Let me pop this thing open. It is locked. So we're not doing that. You got two 20-pound propane bottles with room for a 30-pound propane tank. So I guess that's nice. You can opt in for the larger propane if you'd like. Although I personally would probably keep the 20s because you can just exchange them at you know, any old gas station, which is nice. Vacuum bonded sidewalls as well. And then right here's your pass-through storage. Shows off that aluminum frame construction. And then, you know, you have your GFCIs and then your cable hookups as well. Place to crack open some of your cold cans of apple juice. And of course, you got the heated and enclosed underbelly. What's nice about that too is they use the rib armor, so it's going to be in 6-foot paneling. So if you ever do need service, it'll save you a little bit of money because they can drop down just a portion as opposed to the whole bottom. LP quick connect there too as well, so right next to the propane if you guys want to hook up like a Blackstone or something of that nature. As you can see, it is going to be the dual axle, so we'll see what the weight is on this. But I'd imagine it's pretty light. The brand in general usually does a little bit lighter campers as well. So here heading into the back, you got your you got the tow package on there. So you have 3,000 pounds of tow rating, 300 pound of hitch rating, along with the 2-inch receiver. And then you also have backup camera prep there too as well. So you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers as you're traveling down the road. 50 amp plugins here, and then your sewer outlet connection. I'm too big to crawl through that, so I guess that's kind of where we're ending the show. Actually, let's see. Let's walk around real quick, see if they got the weight sticker for you while I got you. But yeah, again, 2026 Cardinal 34CRIB. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See ya. We might have bonus material, bonus material, bonus material. We do. Dry weight, 11,634 pounds. Overall GVW, 14.3. Cargo carrying capacity, 2,628. All right, guys. See you.